Oh, we're back for some scouting synopsis, MLS chaos, congested schedules. No one knows what's going on, but hey, we're going to have fun anyway. As always, we're going to be looking at the upcoming MLS weekend on Sorare, May 17th through the 21st. With me, as always, Chris, the MLS KFC guy, and Alex, who's been holding it down in my absence because you know what? Sometimes you just need a break. What's up, y'all?
You went on vacation for 2 weeks. The show has changed since you've been gone.
Literally, Sorare has changed since you've been gone. There's new
Exactly.
rivals now.
Literally,
Yep.
there's Rivals 2.0. There's all sorts of shenanigans. Alex has just been holding it down, streaming for 5 hours. No one sent help until Rev Sober at the end of that show. Go to the end. There's some great stuff back there. We got to figure something to do. We'll have him back.
That
Either
was
way,
that was the best info we've ever given, and I was so drowsy. I don't even remember it. But looking back, I'm like, damn, we're spitting right now. We're
dude,
giving
four
crazy.
4 hours in, Alex. What a trooper! What a guy! Go check those out every time he does it. He's contractually obligated to do those every weekend now, because he just did so good. So that's on you, my guy. But as
no,
always,
it's your turn. It's your turn.
Oh, no. Jay Blaze in the chat. Raquinho, when are we getting that card to pairing up with Lodinho? We love it. Mike Baston, even and all. Bringing up the hot facts. Raquinho with more minutes than Reynoso this season. So shout out to him. If you haven't gotten your Tops Now Raquinho card, go order those things because, baby, they are dope.
Y'all are wild.
Did you? How much did you buy one, Chris?
No,
Are you not gonna
Why?
absolutely not.
Why?
Because I have real money on Sorare to spend. I'm not gonna go buy that crap.
Yeah, it's loading.
I'm just saying, real sicko hours. The best thing that happened all weekend. Okay, where is Messi? Nobody knows. What? He's scared. Okay. Instead, we got Raquinho right here. Go get your Tops Now card because it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I love that MLS has no stadium security to keep raccoons out of the building, and now they're making money off it. I think that's top peak MLS.
Oh my lord, that is Don Garber in a nutshell. Don Garber Bucks at his finest. Raquinho, highlight of this midweek. But either way, let's get started. Alex, do you have your player picks? Let's run through those player picks. Let's run through these matches. Let's hope the DMP Lords are on our side this week.
Best of luck.
Shenanigans are in full effect.
They were not on my side. I will show this before we start. Before games even kicked off, every 5 hidden lineups out of 7.
He's so proud of himself.
5 hidden lineups before 7. I was pissed. DNP Lords were not in my favor. But you know who is going to be in our favor this week? Zach McMath. I think we're safe from the Beaver. I don't think they're going to go 2-0 Beavers, right?
That was the one.
Good.
That was the one. Got it over with.
You would think.
I would hope. I don't know. When's the last time that we saw a double Beavers?
Good luck, Jay Blaze. Have fun.
Shout out. Yeah. I don't know if we. Oh, right here, June last year, end of May.
He was hurt though. He wasn't the backup.
There you go. So exactly.
I don't think we've ever seen. It would be unprecedented to see double Beaver.
Yeah. So RSL at home, absolutely love it. Can't. I mean, this has been his run, especially.
Do you think RSL? Do you think, in all seriousness, do you think RSL saw what happened at Philly and said, "There's a raccoon on the field. Hold my beer. I'm going to put a beaver on our field," and then no one even cared. They were gonna start McMath, and they were like, "No. It's furry friend season."
I don't see Beavers with a Tops Now card. Just saying.
Yeah. Raquinho didn't keep a clean sheet.
No one cared. No one scored while he was on the field. No one.
Look, and I guarantee you, McMath is still dirt cheap because Beavers be keeping his price cheap because you never know when you're going to get that random DMP. Like you said, it already happened. We got it out of the way.
You're safe for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're safe for another couple games.
So look, I bought Beavers right here, or not Beavers. I bought McMath. Sold him when he was 25, and now he's back down. This happens every time Beavers plays. There's always a dip. So
see, that's probably what Master
gorgeous praise graph.
He goes to call out the lineup, and he's just like Beavers, and then that's how you get the Beavers rotation.
Somebody check the Sorare price; it's getting too high. We got to throw Beavers out there.
Yep. Look, it was all the way up here, 30. Yep. Drop it down, half it, cut it in half. He wanted to buy. He's just buying Beavers. That's what he does. I bet that's his side gig. But yeah, I mean, I was showing
Beavers up? Is Beavers up?
Oh, here you go. What position was Raquinho?
Box to box. right?
Box-to-box midfielder.
I mean, he was definitely on the right for a lot of that time.
He went down.
He was almost Ruan-like. Ruan.
Oh,
That boy was fast.
do you
All
think
right,
he
we'll
beat?
get to it.
Did he beat Bombito's record? Do we know? Do we have
He could
the
have.
advanced stats?
Stats. We need metrics.
We do. Hey, someone's gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna make a graphic. Raquinho, we trust.
Yep.
Most seconds played on an MLS pitch. Raccoon, gotta love it. Anyways, McMath,
Beavers
number
is up a
one
little bit.
goalkeeper on your picks list. Who else we got?
73.4 at home. Can't beat it. As long as he starts, you're good to go.
You
Next,
can't beat it.
I don't
was
know.
talking-
Colorado. I don't know if that's a good matchup anymore.
he's gonna get AA though. No matter what you're
RSL at
getting.
home, though,
basically.
like,
yeah,
you're-
RSL. I mean, look at the matchups where he has got like Columbus, clean sheet, LAFC.
Yeah, but that was the Columbus was the between the Champions League games. Like that wasn't Columbus.
It's still Columbus, and that's still AA too, just
It's
in
still
case.
Columbus.
And Sporting, as much as we're like, I don't like how we're playing. Like we score goals, and they kept us to a clean sheet.
That's true. I'll give you that one.
So yeah, and then this is the guy I was talking about pre-show, DJ Taylor. I love this guy now.
Yep.
Bought a rare. I'm all in. This year has been great for him, and he's been playing just all along this right side, and started every game. AA has been plentiful. How much AA are we looking at? 18 AA
You
per
love
game.
that.
And he's cheap. $3. Defenders are hard to come by, especially now. There's not many guys. You have to sort of pick and choose at who you want to go with, and his matchups upcoming are pretty nice for where he's going to be at. So I like
Especially
it.
with
No,
that, like,
there's a
forward.
lot of offenses there.
Exactly. So he's gonna have to
Portland,
track.
Sporting.
That's where he gets his duels one, dude. That's where he comes in, mops up. Like, look,
He's not wrong, because I think I picked him up last year when they kind of went on a little run where Reynoso just wasn't doing much, wasn't scoring goals, but they were like looking fun. Remember how fun that team was at the end of last year? Rest in peace, Reynoso. But yeah, DJ Taylor's awesome, man. I've always been high on this guy.
interception, and he also plays the Sorare style that they like, those interceptions, and so that could definitely be beneficial. And I mean, there's not much gamble in it.
That's true.
They're a good team. Next, so I went Miles Robinson last week. It worked out. Revenge game. We're going to his partner Miazga.
They're playing Chelsea
Man.
this week.
It's
Revenge
a
game.
revenge game. Revenge of the revenge.
Did
And
Miazga?
so
I picked one up a few weeks ago. He's been doing great for me.
yeah, and so if we go here, started every MLS game besides when he first came in, and so I mean 53. If you go at home, 53-8. Take out this. Oh, there you go. So like that's nice. You're getting good AA, and he's on probably one of the best, if not the best, defenses in the league. We saw what he did. He did last game, and just hoping for a repeat. And he's gonna be him and Klaus are gonna be challenging for some aerial duels. So
And he's a menace in the box too. Like, it's a matter
Yeah.
of time before he starts getting like a few goals going his way off of corners and set pieces. So
exactly.
that.
So I don't know where he's at in aerial duels, but 5 of them won against Gigi. Klaus throws his body at the ball, and so they're both gonna. And Miaz's just gonna stand tall, and so I like this, and I like the clean sheet opportunity too. Even with Leuven coming back soon, still like it. Next up, I got someone who I put in the past,
yo, Deke, what's up?
sir. Deke's gonna put out those lineup predictions and make me change all my lineups. I'm excited for it.
Go check those Deke diamonds too.
Oh yeah, definitely better than these. Go read that.
Shh, they're all great. They're
all
usually the
fine.
same. Because we're
Yeah,
also smart, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, like Hector Herrera coming off the bench, 20 AA in 30 minutes.
Sorry, I just found this. Matt Miazga, 4th in the league in aerial duels won. He was 35.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Benteke has 151. So
How many
You
does
know,
Klaus have lost?
triple
25.
everybody else. Yeah,
Klaus
Klaus is like 50-50. Klaus is okay.
So yeah, him and
Miazga's
Miazga,
72%, which is really high.
yeah, and if they're just going to be floating it in, he's going to be going for it because they service Klaus anyway, so
Look at
he's just
that.
going to win all that.
2 longs are number 1 in percentage. How about that? Only guys over 80%.
Can we get a
You gotta
minimum?
be, you gotta be
minimum 30
long to get to those aerial duels.
All
if
right.
you know
All
that.
right,
All right.
calm down.
We're done. We're done. He's gone. There's none of that.
All right. So my
Oh my god, I love this.
so my next pick is Aaron Long. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Herrera at home, Dallas. We know how Houston is at home. Herrera, he got benched, so he should start. Brought him off. Should be good to go. Hopefully. I
Also,
think so.
DJ Taylor, 3rd in the league in interceptions. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm pulling up with the big boy stats.
He's in the
Coming under
neighborhood with
heat.
Joel Waterman and Malte Amundsen
Am I MLS
Literally
Sower
massive.
Scout, guys? I might be MLS Sower Scout.
and Joseph Rosales, who I would never have guessed.
Rest in peace, Atlanta.
Edmondson getting benched was not the best this week, but it's fine. You
It
know
happens.
what? We live.
They got to save themselves to take over North America as champions.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. Back to
If
what
they
you were
lose,
saying.
if they lose, that'd be so funny. This is the it's obvious it's gonna happen, so I have to throw them in. They're gonna thrash us. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to sporting stuff. I put it on Twitter. Like, our coach is more worried about how hard our players work than if we win, and that's fine. Like, in the long run, hopefully that'll work. But for this game,
I mean, hard work pays off.
yeah, I hope. Probably not. Yeah, they're gonna thrash us, and Driussi will probably get involved at some point. He's been decent all year. It's sort of in and out. He'll get these negative AA games, but I mean, at home he's been more good than not. I mean, this
We're
year,
working on it.
like, yeah, like that's good. Since he's came back from injury, lowest he's gotten is a 59 at home. So that's pretty
JV,
good.
shout out. Thanks for being here. And also, Mike Basson got an Aaron Long rare for under $2.
Hold on a second.
That's
Is
insane.
This is the same guy that had the food, right?
No,
No, different guy.
No,
Never mind.
no.
All right, so Mike is on our good list, and was it Daniel that had the
Yes.
food issue?
yes.
Yeah. He's still on my bad side. We haven't gotten over that yet. Never forget. But yeah, we love to see Aaron Longs. Get all of them. Can you sweep the floor?
Yeah, super. How much is super Aaron Long?
Probably like $10.
Why? The fact that we're pulling up Aaron Long prices on this show means that something has gone terribly
Ooh.
wrong. Okay, That's
81 bucks.
all I'm gonna
I don't
put
know,
out there.
man. I don't know. Aaron Long, he's in for it.
81
He's
bucks
coming.
for. Look at that, 69. Nice,
Oh, is that 34 AA? Never mind.
dude. Is he a buy?
It's still Aaron Long. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
$8.
You know,
What are
if
we
you say
talking
something
about?
enough times, you'll eventually be right, Chris.
His super rare floor is 80. Like,
Wow.
that's nothing. $8 for the rare. If he got one for 2, that's not even fair.
Literal quarters for him.
I literally still have 20.
Where
I've
did
been
this
giving
show
them
go
away
wrong?
for 2 years. I still have 20.
He's giving away rewards, guys. You need to be thankful.
I'm giving out bangers out here. People
this is-
don't
he's doing-
appreciate it.
He's doing charity work.
Aaron, rest in peace to all the viewers scooping up Aaron Long floors. Just anyways, Driussi, good players. Let's
Yeah,
talk about
he's-
the good players.
Yeah, he's good at MLS, Major League Soccer. MLS, Major League Soccer.com. He's good at this. Next, I have to pull from another guy that's been kind of out for a little bit, coming back.
Rest in peace. It's tough out here, man. It's hard.
No,
Yeah.
he's coming. He's coming, boys. I think he's going to get the start this week. I really do. I
it
feel it.
time?
Did
Feel
he
it
start?
in my blood.
Who?
No, he did
Insigne?
not start this week.
That's right. Yeah.
No,
But-
he did not. But he got a sub appearance for the second straight game, and I think we're there.
Double the minutes too.
I think
Wow.
we're there, boys and girls. I
We're
don't think
getting there.
he'll play 90 minutes, but I think he'll play like 65, 70.
And it's
he's
grass.
He's
not
gonna
turf.
bang one. He's gonna bang one. And
Hey,
this is a
shout out to-
rivalry game, so just wait.
Shout out to whoever has one of the 4 midfielder cards of Insigne. That's a rare
Oh,
card.
That is just that sounds terrible.
That's scarcity, bro. That means it's worth like 10 ETH.
It's worth nothing.
A million.
Yeah, I don't.
But
Okay,
Worth
so
nothing.
we probably should have saved this for like the actual game preview. And you know what? I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. We're
okay,
gonna.
good.
Because we
I'm
have
almost done.
order
Way
on
too
this
late.
show.
Do we?
We we put on the face. We act like we calculated chaos, baby. Calculated
It's fine.
chaos.
We'll be fine. Yeah, Insigne he's good at football. Yeah, Bernadeschi's back too. Don't worry. It'll be Etienne Jr. will definitely start. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
don't know if Etienne will start. Etienne was not good in Columbus, guys.
We're Atlanta.
Columbus was
He's not-
good. And then
He's not good
Atlanta
in
was
general.
like, "Oh my God, we signed the best free agent ever," and it's like, but that guy's not good. So
Hey,
what's-
John Herdman is a man of the people. If anybody can get it done, okay, it's John Herdman. All you got,
yeah, but
you-
I'm
you
saying
got the
no one
buy-in,
can
baby.
get it done.
Oh,
No one.
we've
can
watched-
get it done. You could put him on a youth soccer team, and he still wouldn't be the best player in the field.
Did I spell
right.
it wrong?
We got Insigne. Do we have? Is there any more picks?
Yeah. There's one more, and I know you'll like this one too because we were talking about it pre-show.
Oh, I will.
I
do like things.
Yeah, and he pairs up with the midfielder I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ali Ibrahim quietly on the wings for Houston, getting it done.
quietly.
this
putting
is-
up 5 AA game.
Because no one talks about him. No one ever talks about
This
Ali.
is
Like when you talk
not
about
that
Houston,
bad.
Aliu's never the first name that comes up in people's minds.
But 5 AA game, guys.
6A at home.
There
Get it right.
potential? Is
6A
there potential here? Like
6A at home.
No.
6A at home.
I mean, second year in the league, Hector Herrera is not fully healthy yet.
I'm on board with a lot of your picks, but I don't like this one.
Look at who he's playing, dude.
Unsubscribe.
Shout out Daniel. Look who he's playing.
He's playing Martin Paz. What do you like? Martin Paz is
Exactly. He's gonna get peppered. He's gonna have
Kosi
50
Tafari.
AA, but he's gonna concede too.
Kosi
Bossy's
Tafari.
been crazy too. Shout out to Bossy.
That's true.
He's been insane. He's also like $30. So
Also, Jono has a question, and I actually know this one. So Sean John was out because of suspension. He was suspended one game, so he should be good for this week.
Yes, but the investigation is still open, so we could get more
ongoing.
shenanigans
For some reason. Because let's suspend some of them on the day of the game for one game and not suspend everybody that we're going to suspend, because that makes sense.
And no one in NYCFC got suspended, right?
Yeah, it's amazing how the league offices.
they suspended Tesanovic, whatever you call him. He got suspended 2 games.
The guy that sits on the bench the whole time. Oh, okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they also suspended Richie Larea, who's hurt. So
they were just making sure he's probably like ready to come back. He's like, Coach, I'm ready. He's like, you're not ready. Watch
what I'm
this.
saying, man, if you're telling me that on the bench, there for the vibes, Richie Larea hopped off the bench and got into the tussle, that's my guy.
I'm here for
Hell
it.
yeah.
John Herdman.
And it's a multi-game suspension. So he came out of nowhere. Just oh yeah.
Buy-in, boys and girls.
You get those suspensions, baby. I'm all on board for that.
Buy your Richie Lareas now. His suspension will end soon. And then maybe he'll be healthy.
Maybe. And Alex looks a little frozen here. We're gonna wait for him to come back. We're gonna do all this.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Those were his picks. We'll come back. He'll do his breakdown on all his picks. He keeps track of all that good stuff. He'll have that chart for you. But Chris, let's kind of hop in.
Can we go back to this Daniel Boyce comment? Because thoughts, man.
Which one?
This is 6 minutes ago. So I left this on purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Red Bulls suck. We beat the crap out of them on Wednesday. And yes, I know we lost 4-1, but we beat the crap out of them. And we had so many, this is the first game. I legit watched this game. First game I've watched in a month. My God, we annihilated them. It wasn't even close. It was 1-0 at halftime. They had one shot. They had 0.18 goals, expected goals, with 1.2 or something. And we hit the post a couple times, or we hit the crossbar once. I think maybe the post the second time. Just so many chances all over the place. And
I saw Benteke had a gnarly header off the bar.
Yeah, in a 3-1 game. Lewis Morgan's goal was Bono made a great save, and it just the only place it could have bounced that doesn't help us. It bounced it straight to Lewis Morgan, and he put it in the back of the net. They had the midfield volley where it's just a ball that bounces in the air, and he just for some reason just takes a shot at it, and it nestles in the top corner somehow. Yeah, super lucky goals from Red Bull. They're a trash team. They're going to get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs again, like they always do. And yeah, DC will be winning this weekend. They looked great.
Who do we even play this weekend?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Who are they? That's what we're here for. This is our preview show for the weekend, Chris.
Probably look at that. At Inter Miami. Oh yeah, we got them. No problems.
Once again, is DC United winning this weekend, going to Inter Miami, which I just saw them last night. Where is Messi?
Oh, he's fine. He's
Scared.
He's just
He
resting.
is scared. But I will tell you, this Miami team, they are dang good. But they got locked down.
They're not better than
by
Jackson.
Cartagena and Brecalo. So
yeah,
DC United has no chance.
That's not going to happen with us. Yeah, this is probably going to be like, I don't know, 4-2 Miami or something. But like we'll out XG them, if that makes sense. Yeah,
now we're talking.
Yeah, here we go. No, I think we probably will. Like, I think we're in really good form, to be fair. I don't know why we're playing Peltola as a center back in the back three. That part doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me because I think he is a really good holding mid. But even if you put like Cleach and Peltola as the holding mids, like that, they're just going to get run down by Busquets and Suarez and Messi and those guys. Our center backs are trash, like just garbage. Steve Birnbaum came on last night and he looked terrible. Outside of that, though, very good team. Like from the forward, and they all know, like whenever they get the ball, they just chuck it towards Benteke. That's all they do.
That's all you gotta do.
And it's great. He's got 150, like I said, 150 aerial duels won because like that's the game plan. Chuck it up to him, let him flick it on, and then you get like free runners in the box. It's super easy, and no one can deal with it. And I kind of doubt Miami can deal with it, but this is a start your offensive stacks game. I think.
See, and that's the thing, because like y'all already played, right? And that game was kind of close. It took Luis Suarez coming in late in the second half and just doing Luis Suarez things and winning the game.
But I don't think Messi played.
I don't remember if he did either. But like, and I was kind of thinking about it as I was like prepping. I was like, if DC United could win enough corners and do enough like to get on that side of the box, like Benteke should be able to dunk on this Miami team, no problem. So it's a matter of not losing the game, holding on for your dear life, and hoping that you get enough in the corner to really make it happen and beat them that way.
I will say Reyes played actually pretty well against Benteke. Like he was challenging, but then after, I think he got hurt or something. He came off. It didn't go well for them.
Hello, Alex. Welcome back.
Am I cool? Is this thing on?
Nope.
Yes. Hello.
Who is this? Mom?
I don't know.
Is that you?
Welcome back.
Am I
Anyway,
back?
do you have thoughts? Is there a chance that DC United
No.
can take down Inter Miami?
No. I don't even have to watch anything. No.
It's gonna happen.
Right. Just
No.
make sure we're all on the same page with this one.
It's gonna happen.
What did y'all say?
Yeah,
doesn't
watch,
matter. No,
watch
it
the
doesn't
replay
matter.
on
That's fine
YouTube.
now.
Watch
Yeah.
the replay on YouTube.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't tuned in.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Way to be a real one. Either way.
Jay,
play
Also,
your
we're
Inter
on
Miami
we're on
boys.
I'm on hotspot. If I'm gone again, I'm sorry.
Okay. Real quick before we hop off this game, though, where are we on Messi playing this weekend or not? He didn't go up to Orlando because he's scared. He's not scared of DC United though. He's carrying a little bit of a knock. I don't know if there's an official word yet, but
10%.
Are you risking it?
He's not risking a gosh darn thing before Copa. There's no like if a fly lands on him, they may sub him out.
Yeah, there might be like I know cicadas are coming back. If one lands, he might. This
They're in my
the
trees.
most mild allergy.
Look at
Oh,
that.
I'm back.
First
Hey.
time watcher live. Look at that.
I know. I was about to
Shout
say-
out.
Shout out,
Shout out.
Alex.
Hey,
Wait, is
nice name.
that just Alex?
That might
Now
be
there's-
just me, guys.
That's his burner account.
That's where you went to go make a new account.
Yeah, sorry guys. Anyway,
at least you didn't
before-
put the Kansas City.
before we
logo
go
on there.
before we go next game, I can show you how we did last week. Yeah, my forward picks were like absolutely atrocious. But shout out to me choosing Colleen over Brady. Chris,
Let's
got
go.
you on that one. And Miles Robinson.
Kalina
did
should have
have
conceded
the-
in the final minute.
But he didn't.
But did he? But did
But he
he?
didn't.
Exactly. And then shout out to Robinson for having the revenge game. Okay, next game. What are we
So
doing?
wait. You just gave yourself a pass on Osorio. You're like, he didn't have any average.
No, that's
I
a
said
zero.
I said 0 DNP, but I counted as a loss down here.
Okay, fair.
But I didn't
not-
take into account on the average thing, but I did count as a loss.
There you go. Look, our picks. Scroll up. There's a lot more green in those other picks. There you
Yeah.
go. Make yourself feel
Yeah.
better.
Here
There
we
you
go.
go. There's
Should I
some
pull
good
up the
weeks.
graph? Do I? Okay, you can switch over to a game and I'll pull up the graph. We can see what's going on.
Yes, you do that. Anyway, bringing it back to this, there's a whole slate of games. No Sunday shenanigans, but we're going to get through it anyway.
What?
We'll still come
No,
hang out with
no
you.
shenanigans?
No, only games on Saturday. So right here, as I was looking through this list of games, there wasn't a lot that really stood out to me. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys. Alex, I'll go with you first. Or let's go to Chris since you're pulling up the other thing. Chris, is there any game this weekend that really interests you that says, dang, we're going to target that?
I think it's like, who is the worst team in the Eastern Conference between New England and Philadelphia? I actually am I'm intrigued by this game because like I see it as kind of an opportunity for both teams, to be fair. Like New England, like you're at home, you're facing a team that hasn't won in like 2 months. Like it's kind of now or never. Like you got to get on board. And then like Philly, like you are the one that's supposed to have talent here. So like, what the heck are we doing? Also, New England has like the 6th highest payroll in the league, which is just stupid.
That's wild.
Like, they are terrible.
It's that Nick Lima money, baby. Let's go.
Emma Boateng is making way too much money.
They're definitely paying Mark Anthony K too much. They're definitely paying him too much. I feel like he's the guy.
I am legitimately interested in this game because, like, I kind of see it as like both sides have a great matchup. So
if Philly doesn't,
I don't know what's going to happen. That's true. That is exactly what a burner account would say. And did you notice how Alex was gone for all that time while all those comments were going on?
I'm saying. Alex catching strays.
I'm smelling a raccoon.
I love this. This is great. Alex, you need to listen to other people's picks. Even though I'm not gonna lie.
No. Show it. What do you say? What place was he? 9th?
The Sits boys. All kind of smashed this week. So just saying.
But this is probably limited, not rare. Limited's a whole lot harder.
Haha.
Limited is a whole lot harder than rare.
Places all that matters.
So many more people.
Yeah.
I bet you any amount of money he scored more than 328 points.
Oh, definitely. But I'm 8th. I'm 1 place higher. That's all that matters.
Anyway,
I know for a fact I scored more than 328 points.
Mike Basson is here.
And I'm going to win a more expensive reward. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
How has Philly gone from not losing at the start of the season to not winning it all now? They've lost 4 straight, I think, at this point. Like they are just
that.
It's the attitude, right? Their quality's there, but it's
attitude. 2 losses. Yeah.
They're
God.
They're winless in 6.
Sheesh.
Oof. Jesus.
Yeah. Rough scenes.
Yikes. So
yeah, I scored 431 in Challenger and I was 19th. So yeah, your 320 doesn't impress me.
Well, guess what? I'm about to win Insigne. So cool.
I already have an Insigne.
I'm gonna win
anyway
for free. Didn't have to pay for it.
Where he said none of this. Talk about the games, man.
Like literally, no one cares about your rewards that are not worth anything.
Exactly.
Whoa, what? Not worth anything.
39. See that? I was right. You owe me your
Sorare's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
You owe me your.
Give me all your cards.
Yeah.
Anyway, New England Revolution, Philadelphia Union. This would normally be a fun game a couple years ago, but now it's just gross. Where do we see this game going? Do you have any trust at all? Carlos Hill versus Carranza. And Jack McGlynn
and Carlos Hill. Start them both. I will.
That is it.
I thought it was a Raquinho hat trick away day. Isn't that the play?
Away day.
Imagine
if that's their new mascot. They just make the raccoon their mascot.
They legit might.
They should. That's great. I'd love that.
Where are we? And I don't know if Deke is still in
Jack
here
McGlynn's
too.
great. Bob was actually just talking to me about
Deke,
Jack McGlynn.
Deke told me earlier, he was like, he said they're in the same boat as Sporting when it comes to like a feeling that they can win. And I'm telling that that's a pretty low place. We're not going to win. Sporting might not win until Leagues Cup legit.
So, I have said though that New England is like dead. So if they're gonna win one, this is kind of.
Does New England have? New England might genuinely have more wins than us. Can you pull up that chart and see if I'm right with that?
Let's see. You guys are probably all at the bottom here. Oh, yeah! Wow.
New England has 2 wins this year. Kansas City has 2 wins this year.
Let's go.
Look at you go.
Look at those draws. That's all that matters.
You are tied with Chicago as the only teams with 2 wins still, though.
Let's go.
That's upsetting.
Hey, 3rd win coming up mid to late July. Let's go.
Mark your calendar for next season.
Oh, that's true. How do we know Raquinho was for Philly?
Yeah, my theory is that he was a Toronto spy sent to wreak havoc on New York City from the midweek. That's the
interesting.
Yeah,
but he was
Bernadeschi in disguise.
It did seem like he was trying to score on New York City's goal. Freeze did get caught out. He did have 5 BCM though, and that's in that amount of time is crazy.
I just want to talk about the raccoon the whole time, to be honest. Like, that's basically all we got about Philly and New England. Like, yeah, player Jack McGinnis. I guess you could play Kai. If anybody's gonna win this game, it will probably be Philly. And Carranza's back, so let him come back to full health. Let him get reintegrated, get his legs under him, and maybe he'll turn it around.
Pen dog will get a pen. Trust the pen dog,
and you'll probably get a pen. Toronto, CF Montreal. Toronto. I was going to bring this up earlier, but I waited it for now. What are the vibes in Toronto? People are fighting. People are suspended. Like half of their team
they're out for blood, dude. They're going to win this game 7-0.
We're ready. Montreal is garbage.
Yeah, they're going to get killed this game. No,
I'm pretty sure I said that when Miami played Montreal, and everybody laughed at me. And Toronto's like basically the northern Miami. So,
I mean, Miami did beat Montreal.
That's true.
That's what I mean. Like Miami killed Montreal. Wasn't it?
Nah, it was 3-2.
I thought it was 4-2.
Was it 4? Did they score late? Could we get a fact check on this?
I don't know. I'm sure someone can pull it up. But either way, do we think Toronto is gonna? I don't know. What if they get suspended again?
It was 3-2. They won't get suspended again. It was
Steel Trap Mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Oh, it was Columbus that I said. Columbus. Because everybody was all down on Columbus. And I was like, nah. It's Columbus. They're just better. 3-1. Easy money. Toronto's just better. Can we
go to that lineup prediction? Does that have Bernadeschi in there? No, it doesn't. He's going to play.
He will. Yeah, for sure.
Take Etienne out. Put Insigne where Etienne is. Move Debbie Flores in where Insigne is. And that's where Bernadeschi will be. Left side, right? Is he left or right wing back?
He's
left. Well, without Insigne, he's kind of been floating all over.
I thought he was right. He was playing more like striker without Insigne, I thought.
Yeah.
Which was great to see. Good times. But yeah, no, I agree. Even though there is all the shenanigans Toronto, something to worry about. You can't play down all the suspensions, all the weirdness. But yeah, that might light a fire behind them. And like they're maybe this is the boost that they need to really start like really solidifying their place up top. Insigne's back healthy.
I mean, they won 3 in a row before this New York City fiasco. So
right.
They weren't like Toronto, you know?
Yeah, I know, but like
they were like a real team before this.
And like we've all been on Toronto. All season we've been on Toronto.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like when stuff like this happens, like you never know what's gonna come out the other side. Like, so it's like one of those things. It's a question. It's a derby, kind of. You know, it's a Canadian.
What do you mean, kinda? It's like the biggest rivalry in Canada. What are we talking about?
Is it not Vancouver?
Canada, it's
Vancouver,
like a
Toronto, isn't it?
Top 10. No, Vancouver is like Seattle and Portland.
We don't.
Cup.
No. None of this Canada nonsense. Okay.
What about
Edmonton?
They can keep their poutines.
Toronto, Montreal has a name. Okay, not all the rivalries have.
What is it then? What is it?
I'm looking it up.
You don't even know. It ain't that great then. It ain't that great. Either way, play your Torontos against Montreal, I guess.
I will.
They even have players to play.
I will say
the Canadian Classique.
Deke has his lineups out, so if we want to show an actual lineup prediction for what Toronto could look like, you can share my screen because this is definitely pretty accurate to what I.
Coutinho was a replacement ref? Question mark.
Ooh.
Kerr.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, Kerr over is a Wosu? What's wrong with the Wosu?
Red card. Remember 3-game. They gave him 3-game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bernadeschi on the right, and then
Matty Longstaff.
Yeah, he always plays. Yeah, but Insigne, like 50-50 is probably right, but hoping. What? No, he's a Newcastle legend, dude.
Hold on.
Matty Longstaff. His brother still plays for it, but they both play for
What
Newcastle.
Are we looking up now?
Why is he looking up Nacho Fernandez? All right.
He's a center mid. I thought he was a center back.
What are the games? Here we go. Let's see. What do they have for Messi? 50-50. Okay.
Oof, that's too low.
I'm telling you, man, it's one of those things. You bring the whole Copa thing that you brought up is a valid point.
There's no way.
Just look good to you,
we're too
Chris.
close.
Over here.
Teke, Cudi Pietro, Stroud. I think Cudi Pietro is probably more than 60% as long as he's like healthy. I think he's probably okay. Birnbaum 50-50 with McVay. That's interesting. I would probably lean towards McVay still.
I miss Steve Birnbaum.
But like, I get it. I get why you're saying that, but Birnbaum also got cooked like bad against Red Bulls. He looked like, my God, he looked like he was running in quicksand, and he didn't know where to run.
Do you think Alba tears his team apart? Because I have him, and I don't know. Should I play him like higher prio? If he's in,
no.
Why wouldn't you play him?
Because
you don't want to play guys against the Red Bulls, DC United like high press because like it just kills your AA. It doesn't work well.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte, LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy coming to Charlotte. Paintsill did go out with an injury. I don't know. Does anybody have an update on that Paintsill injury? I know everybody was freaking out because clearly it's been great.
Looks like
Charlotte.
Hamstring tightness, more precautionary sub.
Okay.
According to Deke. Shout out.
Yep.
And
Shout out.
Jalen
watch
Neal
his content
at 100% because he didn't play the last game. Question mark.
True, he did not play.
Where are we at on Jalen Neal? Because like this is important because he's my guy.
He is back, and he has made that
He's
defense
sort of
look
back.
a lot better too.
But he also didn't play, so
yeah,
it could be a little like schedule congestion mixed with like him coming back off an injury, maybe not like fully game fit. To where it's like, hey, give him a break, but they're gonna need him. Charlotte at home, they're a good team. Westwood with a banger last weekend, which still
also
they're not winning by much.
Fagundes is probably gonna start over Paintsill, and Paintsill will come off the bench. That'd be my guess. I don't know if Paintsill is gonna start.
Yeah, if it was precautionary and there's like all the congestion, like you'd think he'd come off the bench if anything.
Yeah.
Can we say how scary it is that Charlotte is 5th in the Eastern Conference and they have 2 DP spots and a bunch of cash open this summer?
Dude, Patrick season is Ajimong season.
Oh yeah, they will. Don't you worry.
I wish my club would spend their money like that.
Listen, Charlotte's.
We've got like 7 DPs, man.
No, we don't. We have 3. And Polito's going to be gone back to Mexico
Messi,
in due time.
Messi and Miami are the ones that have like 7 DPs. Okay.
Yeah,
but listen, Charlotte, they're in a good run right now. They have some belief, right? Ajimong, he's the guy. He's due to have like a massive game. LA Galaxy defensively is a little questionable. Could this be it? Could Trip and B have the night of his life?
No.
This weekend against LA Galaxy.
I hope not. I want Jovic to do good. So yeah.
See,
I would hope.
Charlotte is like scoring points and like getting results, but like I don't want to start anybody on their team.
Not even like dude.
Maybe Kerwin
Kalina.
Well, definitely not in this game.
No,
you can't
start
prioritizing Kalina in this game.
Like you pretty much can never start Kalina. Like
that's not true.
What?
That's not true.
But like he comes up with stuff, but like you look at the matchup and you go, I don't know. But then it's like he just ends up coming up with like clean sheets out of nowhere against like teams that should be scoring against them. You know?
That's the thing, man. You get a little Melanda Kalina stack back there. All right. LA Galaxy. I know, but you're right that like this game specifically, knowing the firepower that LA Galaxy has, that on any given night they could do it to anybody. Yeah, you don't really play Kalina with confidence this weekend. But not to say you can't play
like
them,
their shutouts this year on Nashville, which like that I get. Portland, which what the heck? Columbus, what the heck? And New York City. At the beginning of the year, I don't think we knew.
Columbus was post CCC.
Yes, that was between two of their
the hangover games.
Not even Evan Bush played that game, and he got.
They also got a red card in like the 30th minute. So like but like you don't know that before the game. Like you're just seeing Columbus, and it's like, I mean, I'm not starting Kalina in this game. You know,
like Charlotte at home.
But
they
like,
I'm
starting Kalina in this game because I don't think Insigne was playing that game. Didn't get a clean sheet there. You know, it's like it's weird. It's random.
New England.
It is because most of the time Charlotte concedes in like the 90th minute anyway, and
and LA likes to leave it late. LA likes to leave it late too.
You're in for a podium. You're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden, Kalina, bam, you lose that clean sheet. Ugh, gets you every time.
Trippin's had to have like the most like podiums that end up not being podiums. Surely.
Dude, it's rough. I've been on the Kalina train for a while, and it's great. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see what LA Galaxy can do going away to Charlotte.
Philly's in a playoff spot. That's insane.
Yeah, because they didn't lose for a long time.
How bad the East is right now.
Listen, the East is starting to wake up. Okay, the East is
Both are
starting to
bad.
wake
Like,
up.
dude, Sporting wins one game and they're 1 point off a playoff spot. Like they're 4 points off a playoff spot.
Dude, Orlando's been
They're
bad.
5 points off a playoff spot.
Pretty sure Orlando's like 2 or 3 points off, or like they were last
Orlando
night.
is
like,
1 point off a playoff spot.
And we've been bad. So
Real bad all year. Like there are way too many playoff spots in the MLS, guys.
It's okay. We forced Poppy's hand, and now things are changing. Speaking of the East, and things starting to take shape in the East, I want to bring up FC Cincinnati hosting St. Louis City, who St. Louis
please bash them. Please
struggles
bash
in
them.
front of goals sometimes. We hate St. Louis City on this pod because Kansas City stands up in the chat. Cincinnati, even though they're not blowing teams away, they are holding on the leads. They are winning 1-goal games as they always do, and Lucho Acosta is doing everything he can to see this team to glory. So do we have them basically taking care of business against St. Louis City?
Only team in the league with 5 road wins, Cincinnati. 5 already. They're 5-1-1. That's stupid good. They've only given up 10 goals in 13 games all year.
Oh,
like, yeah. I mean, they're not really scoring, right? Like you mentioned it. Like they're not blowing teams away.
But Acosta cannot stop doing Acosta things.
Acosta is good for 1 goal a game, and their defense is not conceding. Do you realize Celentano has not given up 2 goals yet this year in any game?
Has he really?
Literally, he's only given up 1 or 0. That's it. He's never given up more than 1.
His floor is $97 now too, so it's like
he is the new Andre Blake Philly stack. Like this is the defensive stalwart. The old school, like if you're really old school, the Joe Willis, Walker Zimmerman stack from a few years ago.
Hey, it might be back.
This is the new one. It's Cincinnati. It's Miles Robinson, and it's Celentano and maybe Miazga. And
okay, who's saying you don't run a double defender though? Miazga, Robinson, and Celentano?
You could.
I guess the upside
that legitimately is an option.
You legitimately could, because like every shutout they get, they're gonna each have at least a 60. So like, it's just
you could run
super easy.
But is that enough without decisives to really put you in like a really high placing spot? That's the question. Like, of course, like you're gonna get like banging games, like good scores, but is it enough to really get you there?
But that's a minimum if they keep a clean sheet.
That's true.
Like, you know, like they already, if they keep a clean sheet, Celentano's got his decisive, so he's going to get a 70-ish. And then Robbins and Miazga, you're starting at 60, and if either one scores, that's 100. And then you just throw like a Puig on top or a Driussi and Insigne, like a guy that can just bang 100, and off you are at 400 points. Super easy. This game's really easy, guys. I don't know why we all talk about it so much.
Yeah, this is I
pulled this up. Guys that score a lot.
This is going to be me at my TV this weekend. That's why I pulled this up. Because, like, yeah, all I need is Cincinnati. Just please kill them. Because LAFC did the same thing.
You realize it's going to be like 1 goal. It's going to be close the whole game.
I'm saying more aerial duels 1 for Miazga.
Catch Benteke tomorrow.
He might,
even though it's not tomorrow. It's on Saturday. But
I'm building the ideal stack for Cincinnati right now, and it's like pretty good. Like this.
I wanted to talk about did Kelsey get cards?
No, that's the thing. I was going to ask, when is he going to get minted?
Yeah, let's talk about this Kevin Kelsey guy who came into this game. You like what you see. Obviously, Pupensa's getting beat up and not playing. It might be his spot. Corey Baird, we've all said it. Corey Baird's not that guy. He had a great season. But
why are we hating?
Whoa. Dude's had 1 start in the MLS. It's not his spot. Okay?
I know. But Pupensa has never been it. Pupensa hasn't been getting it done. This guy, they brought him in. There's a lot of hype behind him. Yes, it's not there yet, but we want these guys before they get there. So I'm just starting the conversation.
You're forgetting about Yuya Kubo, who's the great striker in Cincinnati history.
Also, I can't choose his. I want to choose his forward card for this stack, but I can't. Dude, Sorare data fixture. Like, this is good already.
He doesn't have any cards, so how can you?
Yeah, he doesn't have any
card.
No, Yuya Kubo. Like I can't.
Oh, like you can't choose him as a full. Oh, I see. No. Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Just take Pupensa. It's fine.
Why? He's hurt. Doesn't he break his jaw?
No, he got his jaw broken.
Take Sergio Santos. It's fine.
Just put Kelsey in there. Oh, he's
who picks a fight with a UFC guy? Like, what an idiot.
I mean, in
that
theory,
is pretty dumb.
Probably didn't intend to, but he definitely got put in his place. That's for sure.
He didn't intend to.
He probably didn't intend to. Or probably didn't even know until after the fact. I was like, oh, oops, what did I get myself into? It'd be like that.
Wait,
sometimes.
who are you?
Actually,
Yeah,
probably
like
couldn't say
this.
anything.
This is legitimately like hitting 300 basically every week that like it plays, and so obviously
300 ain't winning you nothing.
instead of putting in Baird, throw in like
you're not putting Baird in there though.
No,
like,
this
you're
is
putting
just
like Ricky Pooge and
realistically do this and then run like.
I mean, even Kubo.
We've already gone over this. You can't do the Kubo. It doesn't work. That's not going to work.
That's not going to work. Especially now that Bongi's back scoring the goal instead. Rest in peace, Timo.
Do we have another game?
Look at that. See?
Thank you.
355 is enough.
No, it's not.
Maybe
Nashville. Gary Smith is out. New
after a win.
Bump.
I love that.
New coach bump.
You win, you get fired.
Nashville decided they woke up. They finally started getting results almost halfway into the season. New coach bump at home to an Atlanta United team that is just, dear Lord, things have gone south.
Answer me this question: who has more points, Nashville or Montreal?
Probably Montreal. Nashville's kind of.
Montreal had a nice start to the season. So
who has
Montreal?
Yeah. Who has more points, Nashville or Orlando?
Probably Nashville.
Orlando, because like they're one place. Yeah, Nashville wasn't a playoff spot, and now Orlando.
Who has? You went to it. I was gonna do Philly next, and you guys were all gonna go Philly. Yeah, Nashville's like on a playoff spot here, guys. I don't know.
And they fired their coach.
Why
Gary Smith
are
is
we
out.
firing people? He's been in the playoffs like every year.
They do be conceding goals though.
True.
When they're not supposed to. Aren't they supposed to be defensively sound? That's what this Nashville team was built on. They paid Walker Zimmerman the big bucks.
$3.3 million.
For what? To be hurt.
Okay, first off, he did put up a 90 this week.
Oh, I know. I didn't play him because I was scared and I regret my decision.
Oh, I had the balls to play him.
Hold up.
I was scared.
I'm shopping Nashville players. Look what I just found for like kind of close to floor.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
that's pretty.
That's a cool looking card, right?
I know. I hear Trippin' B has a Joe Willis.
A special one too. Oh.
And I heard you got to pay what he paid for it to get it.
But
well, and it's 69 out of 100. Yeah, I'm buying this card.
Let me ask you something. Nashville
comes all 69 out of 100s. Should we make all 69 out of 100 special editions?
Yeah. Surely they give us like a collection bonus if it's a 69 out of 100.
Yeah, they should do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was rude.
No, continue. Go ahead.
No, that was my question.
Nice.
Like, we should. I had that thought, and I was like, if I don't say it now, I'm probably gonna forget it too.
Chris, you let your intrusive thoughts win again, please. Could you stop?
Sorry, Mom.
Sir.
I'll do better next time.
Keep them trapped.
New coach bump. Go.
If Atlanta United comes into Nashville and loses this game, is Pineda the next coach?
They will also get a new coach bump. Yes, they will.
100%, dude.
They might get it even if they win, as we just saw with Nashville.
100%.
We are at that point of the season where like we've seen enough to know that hey, some of y'all ain't gonna be here long.
And this is 4 years for him. I didn't realize that. This is his 4th year in Atlanta.
Are we that far removed from Frank DeBoer?
Yeah.
The glory days in Atlanta. The DeBoer days. There's nothing really warms my heart than when Atlanta United is really bad.
Damn.
Love to see it.
That's cynical.
Anyway, Almada went off with a little calf thing. He had ice wrapped around it. GG, little concussion scare. Things are a little rough, as you see. Things are questionable. So Atlanta, they are fighting an uphill battle in this game. They're
fighting an Anibal Godoy.
Literally.
Drew Yearwood. Oh my God.
Yikes. Where do we see this game going?
Show the real prediction. So we can...
first of all, I say Walker Zimmerman is definitely starting this game.
Yeah, 100%. Walker Zimmerman starting.
Oh yeah,
he was not in
his whole tour,
he was not in the Silver Data lineup at all.
Yeah, he'll start. And then
we're gonna have to pay Deke for this. They're royalties at this point.
Here, he has his watermark on there. Don't worry. He gets
We
his
support him.
shout out.
That's our guy. Anyway, I don't know. You brought these up. What are you gonna say about him?
No Almada, probably. Saba's gonna have to hold it down, which means no goals. Yeah, no GG. Yeah, Nashville's gonna win. Yeah, Nashville's gonna win 1-0.
The times that Rios has played, man, he's shown that he can kick a ball. He can kick a ball. He can do things.
These guys are all professional footballers. I think they can all kick a ball.
Here, let me see. Like, I think he's
debatable. I've seen some things. Okay,
I've seen Raquinho.
I've watched Kevin Cabral in this league. Okay.
As soon as the Raquinho thing happened, like every single sporting account was like, "This is exactly what Vermees has been saying he's looking for. Hard worker." Like,
oh man, that's
hustle.
Funny.
Only hustle.
Shout out Daniel Rios.
Daniel Rios off the bench. Got a goal in his first. What is that? First start back.
Yep. Second game back. Wow.
You know, Sean didn't do a performance. He's been out. He needs to do it. He was supposed to be the key that unlocked this offense. His injury was making things hard. Dax McCarty still has it.
I think that should be the most worrying sign is that Dax McCarty is getting significant minutes on this team. Like,
he's not though. This is like,
I mean,
he's really
he played 74 minutes in this game,
and is he predicted to start too?
Like,
he hasn't played the rest of the season.
Gracious.
He hasn't really played the rest of the season. He doesn't even get subbed in these days. That is where we have gone with Dax.
74 minutes in a game though is like too many for Dax McCarty.
He's been solid this year, Sliz. Or whatever you say.
Schedule congestion. We're going to see some
2002, maybe.
Okay, Dax had a great season last year, by the way. But even Schleich, man, I don't know. Atlanta's just not hitting right now. Things are weird in Atlanta. Rest in peace. New coach bump Nashville. You got to go with the new coach bump. Player Joe Willis's.
Nashville Dax McCarty was a demon.
Yes, he was, especially last year. Like he had like a really good like last hurrah in Nashville before he went out. For Dax McCarty at his age to do that, good stuff. Good stuff from the old Dax. Oh, Orlando Winter Park boy.
Wow.
Just don't come to Orlando.
57.8. 57.8. Wow.
Yeah. You love to see it. Anyway, Minnesota United. They are a good team. They are such a good team that Alex has been buying up some Minnesota United, hosting the Portland Timbers, who have been up and down.
Literally all in one game.
Literally all in one game. Portland is all over the place, defensively, offensively. What you see is what you get. Minnesota United. Pookie, rest in peace, man. Where are we seeing this? Alex, let's go to you since you are on the Laud train. Laudinho.
Yay.
For the win.
Laud decisive, DJ Taylor, 65. That's all I ask for in life. Anything in this entire... They can lose 6-1 as long as those two do something. That's all that matters. But yeah, I think this is in Minnesota, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Minnesota at home's been pretty good this year. I don't really see them
only have
losing
2 wins
this
at
game.
Home. They only have 2 wins at home, to be fair.
How many?
4 and 1
losses?
On the road.
Oh, maybe they're a road team too.
2 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws.
Yeah, so only 1 loss. Who was that lost to?
That's pretty underperforming at home for like a top team. Like this is the elite. This is the elite part. The 4 and 1 on the road.
Well, yeah, I think Minnesota.
When you least expect it, that they pop up.
I think Minnesota.
That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reynoso. They're about to sell him too. Shout out for about $5.
Rest in peace.
For a bag of Doritos.
Exactly. Like Portland team. If this is the attack they go with, then yeah, I think Portland wins. But I don't know if this is what they're going to end up with. Because like Chara's playing well, Paredes playing fine. Their backline's like But yeah, like
their backline is very, very bad right now.
Yeah.
They've given up 27 goals in 13 games.
Rest in peace, Kamal Miller.
Dude, this fall off needs to be studied. But yeah, like
Mascara is only good because he goes forward. Like he's not even a defender at this point. Crazy.
I don't know, man, what Portland's going to do against this right side. Like Jonathan Rodriguez, Eric Miller. Chara might run all over the place, but like this side's going to run stuff. And then they're just having fun over here. And then Pookie's going to get like 3 BCM and get subbed off at half. But yeah.
I
Yeah.
believed that
2-2.
could get it done.
2-2.
All right. I want to.
an interesting prediction.
Hey, Portland concedes, Minnesota concedes. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
It's a common factor.
Minnesota's only given up 13 goals this year. Pretty good defense.
I
Yeah,
guess
don't-
compared to last
One of the
compared to
lowest
last year.
in the league.
Yeah, you literally just bought one of their defenders, bro. For that
Yeah,
reason.
he played right mid last game. He's going to play right mid this
So
game.
why are you calling for 2-2 when you need like a clean sheet, bro?
Dude, he's not going to be a defender. He's going to be my mid.
Because they're at home and they underperform when they're at home.
Ah. All right.
Exactly.
They don't like the song Wonderwall, even though
I'm
they
gonna pull
play it.
something up real quick. I want you to look at these scores real quick. Look at these nice little games. 18 AA, 2 goals, coming in, racking this up. This is a Minnesota player.
Bongi. Oh wait, no,
No.
that's Boxall, right?
No.
Wait, no, he scored against us.
Irvin Arriaga, who is back, who has dealt with injuries, who's been in and out of this team. But if he's going to come back and he's going to start scoring on a really good team in the West, something to keep an eye on. Chris has already given me a face.
Goals are not repeatable for center backs.
Dude.
I know, but I'm saying he was a hot prospect. What was it, last year? I think it was. People have always talked about him. And it's one of those things you got to catch on. You got to catch these things before other people see him. So I just thought I'd bring it up in the conversation, see if you guys
go to like his entire MLS history. What's his AA average?
8.
Is that just MLS?
Yes.
9.
9. Ooh.
9.
Dude, big number jump.
That's
and guess
really
what?
Not very good for a center back.
That's one third of his decisives have come in the last 2 games.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Goals are not repeatable.
Hey, can we look at Rosales though? That is a player. It was between DJ Taylor and Rosales who I was going to pick up, and I feel like DJ Taylor's AA is more repeatable, whereas Rosales. I
do love DJ Taylor.
Both of them are nice, and they're both
so-
around the same price. So I went with DJ Taylor, but you tell me.
So, hold on. Oh no, I think I closed it. Rosales was like second in the league in like interceptions or something.
Yeah, I like that, but I'd like.
So that's pure AA.
7.8 AA all-time Major League Soccer.
Hold, please.
Give me back where I was before.
How did we even get here?
Do
I don't
still
know.
have it
It's
open?
Minnesota's one of those teams because I had a St. Clair for the longest
I
time.
still have it open.
And one of the hardest things that I always found with owning a St. Clair is I could never like really pick a defender to pair with them that I was like, yeah, this is the guy. Except for DJ Taylor.
Now you're a little bit spoiled for options. You have
Joseph Rosales second in the league in interceptions. DJ Taylor's third. So both good options. Joseph Rosales has 47 crosses though, so probably more chance for a little assist and 74 recoveries. So like
have 3 in 3 games.
He's doing the things.
He is doing the things.
So you love.
He's doing some things indeed.
He's also younger and he has less 90s, which I don't know if that's helpful or not.
one of them there things.
He's 192 days old.
What?
That is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You only get that analysis here.
That's Sorare in the States.
Try to say his hometown. Tegucigalpa.
No.
Tegucigalpa.
Try to say Houston Dynamo are hosting FC Dallas.
Another
Texas derby. It feels like we have one every week now.
How many teams can we put in Texas?
Guess what? Guess who doesn't have
you
one?
get a team, and you get a team.
San Antonio doesn't have a team yet.
Wait till El Paso gets promoted to MLS.
Ooh, I will say this. This is a quick like helpful tidbit. Someone just traded their Almada to Basel, so if you're interested in an Almada, that's where you can get yourself a little some.
Tough scenes in Atlanta.
Yeah, someone just was like, "Screw it, I don't even want him anymore." Go ahead.
Maybe he's gone in the summer, dealing a little injury. Maybe leaves for Copa. You know, all the shenanigans in Almada's shaky future.
Where's my Jesus Ferreira?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure Alex will pull up other projections that may tell.
Give us the real projections.
Ta-da!
Give us the scoops.
Boom.
Scoop.
Look at that.
90%. What the heck, Sorare data?
Sviatchenko, Mikhail.
Sorare Deke don't miss the 90%.
Mikhail is awesome. I don't own one, but I should. But he's awesome.
I hate that Safari is only 60%.
Also, am I playing what's it called? Am I playing DJ Taylor over Sviatchenko? Yes, right. Because those are my 2 defenders and like
yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I'm not
Actually
tripping.
Wait, Minnesota.
Tripping B.
I don't know. I'd have to look at Sviatchenko.
Because like the clean sheet,
it's a better matchup for Sviatchenko for sure.
But DJ Taylor has a decisive. He's playing midfield. So.
Yeah.
Steve Clark versus Paz. Both of these teams struggle in attack. Both of these teams could be really good defensively on their day, especially in Houston. This almost screams like an ugly 0-0 draw.
Yep.
I hope
Just
so.
like every Dallas game does.
Yeah.
We say this every week about Dallas. Oh, they're playing Austin, 0-0 draw. They're playing St. Louis, 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Playing Portland,
Yeah.
they'll find a way to make it 0-0.
No, they'll figure something out. They'll concede late, like they always do. Yeah, I mean, we see it, man. I don't know what it is about Houston, but like I feel a lot this season they've conceded late. There's been a couple Steve Clark kind of clean sheets that you lose late. I don't know if they're just losing focus, they're tired, like injuries, depth, kind of all these things playing a factor.
They're coached by Ben Olsen. Maybe
They're coached by
they
Ben Olsen.
just sit in behind the ball for 90 minutes and eventually teams will finally score.
Oh, so me and Oscar Pareja, they're playing poppy ball. Got it. Like last night, 0-0 against
Ben
Miami.
Olsen invented it way before Poppy did. Okay.
And then we just subbed in a bunch of defenders, and we're like, nah, we'll take the 0-0.
Poppy popularized it, and then what's it called? Ben Olsen was like, "Hold my beer, I'm coming in and I'm taking over," and now he's mastered it.
Oh, Mike Baston coming in with the heat. Musa will score.
Maybe.
I don't hate that. I don't
place your bets.
Although it is on the road.
Well, Musa has like what? He's contributed in the last few games.
He's getting there. He's starting to get there, especially with Ferreira on the field now. Like this is starting to look a little bit better for Dallas. So, yeah, I don't hate that call. To be fair,
yeah,
like he's starting
3 goals in 4 games.
His problem is he doesn't have an EAA.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is.
There you go. 4.7 AA in the words of Chris, the MLS card guy. Gross. Nope. Big old note from that.
Nope.
Either way, good luck, Houston. Good luck, FC Dallas. I hope you guys have fun.
Just go out there, kick the ball around.
Have fun. Do not make me watch it.
Have some fun. Drink some water because it be hot out there, boys.
And I swear, if Steve Clark concedes another 87th minute goal, I'm going to the Clark household and I'm cutting that rat tail off. I promise you that.
You don't deserve that rat tail.
You get, and if you keep a clean sheet, I'll go to the Tigres game at your stadium and buy some concessions to help pay your contract.
Things you want to talk about things that people don't deserve. People don't deserve to have this kind of money and not know how to use it. If you're the Chicago Fire,
Chicago
hosting the Columbus Crew,
dude, what's his name scored? What do you mean?
Dear Lord, do not say his name.
Loudy.
I will not.
Hyper scored.
You definitely dreamt that. You were up late. You dreamt it. Never happened.
You do remember Kalina got a clean sheet, right? That was a thing that happened. They were playing Chicago.
There you go, Alex. You should grow a matching rat tail.
If he keeps a clean sheet, I'll try one. But
the dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Chicago Fire.
Whoever thought it was a good idea? Like I get the Chicago, like the fire that happened in Chicago is like a big thing in history. But like you're just opening yourself up to this joke like constantly. And they've literally never been good except for like the first 2 years of the league.
Because there was only like 8 teams. So.
Bob Bradley left and it was like, never mind. We're not any good.
Here, show this prediction because Columbus is going to have. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And this is probably
Is there Champions Cup like next?
So
week?
It's the first week. It's the first week of June.
Oh,
so
then they're probably going to play their.
There's still 2 more weekends. Well, Cucho sat last night.
Right.
This means even more. And Advinson sat last night too.
Yeah. So
they're 100% going to play their team.
They're not going to be full rotation, but there's going to be some like funny little hits and misses, which makes me think that Rossi is the next one on the block to get rotated. Because if I remember when they were doing the CONCACAF rotations, it was Cucho 1, and then they would flip it with Rossi. Where Rossi will still come off the bench because that boy liked to play football.
He'd be playing games.
He do be playing a game. Like he won't really miss it, but Rossi starting this weekend is a little questionable in my book from like what I've seen this year, just with all the rotations. So I'm just putting that out there, which sucks.
I feel like if I'm the greatest coach in MLS history, I would like start my full team this week and then like rest everybody next week. You know, like just Just
well, they still
throw
have
Columbus 2 out there.
Ooh, the MLS Next Pro.
Who do they play next week?
I'll
BDC.
pull it up. I got it.
BDC.
Okay. My dude got it. I don't know, but yeah, I mean Columbus, they've been weird. They haven't been picking up results. I was wrong. They didn't smash Cincinnati.
Orlando.
Whatever.
Oh, at
God.
Orlando. You get a full rotation of Columbus. That's not fair.
Yeah. You get to play Christian.
You didn't have to play Miami. You don't have to play Columbus. Like,
look, you want to?
Jesus, Orlando has 10 points all year, and they haven't played.
Here's the lineup you get to play.
If that, I mean, Nagby probably won't even play. Morris won't play.
Morris won't. Rossi maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go. Here's who you're gonna play.
I would sit everybody, but that's just me.
Are we that team that people rotate like for? Like, is
Yep.
that?
That's
Is
what
that
Miami
That's a
did.
good thing. That means that that means you get a free chance at points.
True, dude.
Are
don't you want to
we concerned? Are we concerned about U.S. Open Cup next midweek and like teams actually wanting to play yet, or do you think it's like one more round? Because you got Atlanta, Toronto. Toronto's obviously not U.S. Cup; they're Canadian Championship. Atlanta, Toronto, Kansas City, San Jose, LAFC, Vancouver,
and that's
Montreal, Dallas, and Seattle all have games in the midweek next week.
Am I making things up in my mind, or did we talk about Sporting already? Because that's important.
No, we have not talked about
we have not.
Okay, good. Because I have
despite the fact that we're an hour and 6 minutes into this.
It's fine. We still have 5 more games left to go. It's fine.
Well, if y'all would stop getting off track and getting sidetracked and going on tangents.
But
he wanted to talk about Aaron Long.
Actual real question though. Are we scared of Open Cup rotation yet? Or is it one more week? We think we have one more round.
We'll definitely see some. You
think?
Yeah. We'll see.
The thing that makes this tough is that the schedule's congested as it is. Like we have a midweek, you're a forced midweek, you have the weekends, you have that, and then you have the Open Cup on top of that. Like teams are gonna rotate somewhere. Whether it's league, it'll probably be Open Cup, to be honest. So I think Open Cup are B teams. Like MLS teams don't care. They really don't.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We talked about SKC when you dropped off. That's fun.
Yeah, we got through.
I forgot about that.
Go read his Twitter.
I guess we can actually say our real opinions now.
Yeah. Here.
You guys are just pumping SKC.
I had it pulled up, ready to go. Sporting Kansas City, traveling to Austin, who isn't great, but they're not bad. They're getting things done. Driussi on the right night can get it done late if he needs to, or just not show up. So, what Driussi are we getting this week, Chris? Are we getting the Driussi that can take it to Sporting Kansas City? Don't worry, Alex. We'll let you go on your rants.
I mean, I'm really sorry. Alex,
y'all got it for a second. Go ahead.
Since Driussi has been back at this team, they've beat Houston, they've beat LA Galaxy, they beat Houston again, they beat San Jose. Like they've lost to St. Louis and Dallas, which aren't good wins, but those are on the road. So like at home, they have literally won all 3 games since he's come back. So
there's not really. You're not saying sorry. Like I know this is going to happen. Like what did I say when I had Driussi? It's like he's averaging like a 72 at home since he's came back and started. So it's like,
yep.
Yeah. Here's what I put
3-2
online. 3. Wait, that's
very colorful.
I know. I like to make it's like a mirage. Yeah, we're gonna see rotation. I'm gonna tell you now. If you're watching this and you're listening, you have Sporting players. Someone that you are gonna play in your lineup is gonna get rotated. All right.
So wait,
it's gonna happen.
You think Jake Davis is a 90 overall? You think he's that good?
Dude, he's so good. Yeah, in FIFA team of the season.
That's wild.
Yeah. So why
do you hate Willie Agata?
That's not true. I don't hate Willie Agata. Look who's under him. No, you can't. Can you see it? Look who's under him. Who's supposed to be starting? Yeah. And so, if you so Vermees went on a podcast on a show, and he basically just went on a 40-minute rant about how no one in this club is trying enough. And so he was like, "I'm willing to sacrifice quality for hard work." And smart man. And exactly who fits that bill? You're asking? Polito. Polito fits that bill perfectly. So I see him getting benched this game for Agata.
Agata at home is money. They're obviously not at home.
He knows Agata score.
Yeah. So basically, the guys who are 90 are people who have Vermees has either said in that podcast or on press conference was like, "Oh, this guy's good. Like he works hard. You see him go up and down the field. That's literally what he said, word for word.
He runs
Memo,
fast.
What were his
Redoya,
thoughts on
Shallowy, Tommy.
Rafinha?
He's looking to sign him to a minimum. He's probably going to give him $700K. That's how
DP
much he's
deal?
giving.
DP incoming?
I wouldn't be surprised if him and Kyrie Shelton end up with the same contract, $700,000. But yeah, I can see like a Marino Giannis or like who else? Maybe like a Zorhan Basong going in for Leibold. Like I can see something like that happening, or even Kyrie Shelton coming in somewhere. Just because we have the Open Cup. If you looked at our lineup, I'll pull up our lineup against RSL because that was heavy rotation in preparation, and that's what I feel like we might aim for. So this is what we ran out against RSL. So Giannis came in, Memo came in. That was before we knew about the injury. And Voladair, Poolskamp came in for Melia. I feel like this is probably what we'll see if I had to guess. But then again, he might just boot everybody off the team and put Riquinho just up top and tell him to run false nine.
When are you going to be starting?
Oh, I'm probably on the depth chart at this point. Legit.
Couple more of those results, and it's coming soon, baby.
At left back, don't worry. I got my jerseys back here. I'll put one on.
If you run onto the field and just sprint up and down the field a few times, he might legitimately sign you. I'm not.
Yeah, who's it?
He'll be like,
get
that
guy's
guy,
number.
he works hard.
Dude, get that guy's number. I need him at the training. I need him training tomorrow.
Like he just showed up. No one knows who he is, and he's just running just because. That's hard work.
DP.
If I start stiff arming stewards, yeah, he'll get me in there for sure.
But can you play Klaus off the ball, or are you going to get bullied too?
I'll flop. Don't worry.
Well, if he drops his shoulder and NFL tackles people, I think pretty much anybody would get bullied.
Either way, RIP, SKC, Austin should be able to get it done, but you never know. This league is chaos. You never know what you're going to get. But Triusi should show up in that match. Colorado are on their way to Real Salt Lake City. Chicho Arango banging. Gomez banging. Diego Luna finally showed up when I didn't have the confidence to play him. And Colorado Rapids, Sam Vines put up a great score in my dead lineup because midweek shenanigans. Oh boy, where do we see this team going? Where are we on the Colorado temp meter?
You're the Colorado guy. You tell us. How are you feeling?
No, I don't know. I just have Sam Vines. I know he scores well. I could
Colorado
care less.
guy.
You're the one that was like, why aren't you guys on Colorado more?
Colorado is basically tied for second in the West right now.
Yeah.
Like, can we just acknowledge that this is insane?
Yeah, they're on insane run of form. Their players are producing. Not only that, but they are scoring well on Sorare. Colorado's a team, man. Like I say, look,
how many goals have they scored though?
They're like that perfect mid-table team where like they could 21. Not. They could just get run over by San Jose. You never know what you're gonna get. You just don't know.
Popped by San Jose. Beat New York. Lost to Cincy. Beat Dallas. Beat San Jose. Miami B team. Like any of these teams, like impressive at all though? You know?
No.
NYC.
Maybe NYC on the road. Like that's a decent win.
Vancouver's not horrible. But then again, they got
that's a decent win. But like
it was a red card penalty though.
Yeah.
That's how so it's like
but like who knows with Colorado? Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like
they're either gonna win the entire league or they're like just not good, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, wasn't it like 2-3 years ago where like Colorado with like nobody, like deadbeat roster, like ended up finishing first in the West, went on a crazy run. Granted, didn't work out for them in the playoffs, but it was a really impressive team. And with nobody. And now they've done the same thing. They went out. They got quality players that were overlooked or were just bad situations. They got this big group of guys, and they're just out there. They're hustling. They're working hard. These guys could play for Peter Vermees.
Dude, let me get Kevin Cabral up top, please.
Except for Kevin Cabral. He can
No, Cole Bassett is legitimately insane. Like, I think he's $20 now. I think that's a little bit too high, but still, like, he's been playing out his mind. And so once they get Ronan back and it's Ronan, Bassett in that midfield, that's going to be tough to play against.
Do you mean Colorado still has a chance to get better?
So that year you're talking about, Colorado was first in the West. New England was first in the East in a record amount of points. This was their lineup. Jonathan Lewis. This was a playoff game against LAFC. Jonathan Lewis, Mark Anthony Kay, Kellen Costa,
Rubio.
Austin Trusty, Alalas Abubakar, Yarborough.
Who's on the bench?
Steven Beitashour. Like, who the
Jesus.
fuck are these guys? Diego
Who's coming off the
Rubio's
bench?
not bad. Miguel Barrios, Naomi
All right.
Shinyashiki,
R.I.P.
Cole Bassett was off the bench, but he was really young at this point. Dominique Badgie.
Dominique Badgie. Ooh.
Wow.
Bro.
Deep cuts, man.
Moore was like a really important player on this team. He retired after
Dude,
this
look at
year.
that LAFC bench real quick. Tristan
Like,
Blackman,
Bryce Duke.
freaking Farfan,
Vela.
Bryce Duke, Danny Masovsky.
Who's their
MLS be
lineup?
Crazy boys.
Who's there? Was that Gareth Bale? No. That was...
Latif Blessings, Cifuentes, Chicho, Brian Rodriguez, Diego Palacios, Raheem Edwards, Sebastian Ibiaga, Mario Fall.
Wow.
And this is why
Blackman was
we're
their
at an hour
goalkeeper.
and 15 minutes. Because we look at LAFC versus Colorado from 3
there more
years
games?
ago.
You brought
there
it
more
up,
games?
man.
Yeah,
I was
that
just
was
saying,
you.
like
Hey,
that was
Just because I brought
was
it
a
up as a
crazy
reference doesn't mean we needed to do a deep dive on the playoff game from 4 years ago. But it
this
was
the
great
last time
information.
Kansas City was good too.
Ooh. Hey, last year we were good. We beat the 1 seed.
That wasn't.
Ah, God, all right. Well, let me just get this over with real quick. Orlando City traveling across
Yay.
the country to San Jose. Let me tell you something. Orlando City has looked great, forced into this new formation that was brought on by injuries. Will Poppy revert? I hope not, because it looks good. We should have beat Miami. We had the chances. Sell Facu immediately. Yeah, look, San Jose has proven to be a problem. They are chaotic. They rip defenses apart and can score goals sometimes, and just pure chaos. Orlando City, just prime victim to just concede the stupidest goals. With Robin Janssen out with a not serious ankle injury, but still not 100%. So I don't know if he actually plays this weekend. Do we run it back with Schlegel? Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Just as long as Nico Ladero starts, I'm happy. That's all I care about.
He probably will. He's doing okay. He needs to be subbed off before Ojeda. I wouldn't necessarily, because dude, he was gassed by the end of that game last night. Like you could tell Nico was struggling, boy.
Well, he is 40, so that
exactly.
40-year-olds.
And
Sure.
yeah, Ojeda still gets subbed early every time.
Yeah,
50%. Facundo, yeah. I love that. What was it? Ojeda, Facundo, Ladero midfield. That was
so. And I know I was in Deke's stream the other day, and we were kind of talking. We're like the whole lineup, switching it up changes things. So Dagger Dan and Santos are alive. They subbed in at the end of the game to hold the 0-0 draw to our rivals at home. Cool. I don't think they start. I definitely think we run this 3-man system in the back. We keep running it out, which means that it's Ojeda, Facu, Nico, and Angulo. Yeah, I mean it works.
Araujo out for yellow card.
Yes, also out for a yellow card. Oh shit, that does change everything, huh? Bring that back up.
Oh,
bring that back up.
Yeah, Araujo out. Oof.
So maybe we get Cartagena pushed up in the midfield, and then Kyle Smith.
Oh God.
As a center back.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yep. This game's gonna be 4-0.
San Jose 3-0 easy.
This is what I mean.
Start your Christian Espinoza, everyone.
Pull out your Amal Pellegrinos now.
Oh boy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, look, for the first time this season, I could finally be like, hey, the grass is looking greener on the other side. Like, we may have found something. Last year took us half the season to figure out that the double pivot was the best thing for us, and we finished second in the league. Here we are again, figuring things out. Injuries and other things forced our hands, and now, hey, we're looking good again. We actually looked decent last night against Miami, even without Messi because he's scared. Yeah, this is just asking for San Jose to get a result at home, and we just go back to our holes of pity and despair. So,
I have an important lineup pulled up.
Oh God.
This was Kansas City's lineup in that playoff year.
Oh yeah, Ilie, baby.
Basically the same lineup. Minus
That's not
Gatti Kinda.
No, Gatti Kinda, Ilie, Zusi, Issy Montmarine, Luis Martins, everybody else.
Yeah, that's more than half the team is still the same team. No wonder they're all old.
What do you mean? Dude, Shallowy's like 28.
Peter Vermees, SKC, old MLS 2.0. Got to switch it up.
Guess
Gotta
who we're
switch
getting
it
in the
up.
summer though?
You aren't facing Lalas Abubakar anymore.
Hey,
Get some
hey,
new
guess
players.
who we're getting
If
in the
we're
summer
gonna-
though? I heard he's a big fan of
Well-
Derrick Rose.
Lalas Abubakar.
Mm-mm.
Listen, while we're
That's all I'm
talking about MLS 2.0 and things that just don't work anymore, we're gonna take a trip up to Seattle.
Oof.
It's just not working.
Rest in
It just
peace,
ain't
dude.
working. Old
Sure.
MLS, man. There is a changing of the tide. We have Messi now.
Yeah, the talent level is just too high in this league. Like this stuff don't work no more.
But the Whitecaps, oh boy, I've said it all the time. Takeoka just makes me mad because this team, they could take it to you, but at the same time, they could do the dumbest things in defense and just play themselves out of games. They literally do it to themselves. They literally do it to
But they've
themselves.
only given up 14 goals this year, which is insane. Like
That is wild.
they're a really weird team. Like their home record is terrible, which BC Place is supposed to be
Yeah.
the best place
Mike
in the
Basson
world.
agrees. Sounders team just hasn't
That's
changed.
what I mean. I could pull up the Sounders team from that year if you want.
Please don't.
I bet it's literally the same team.
Literally.
Vancouver though, like they are the weirdest freaking team of all time, and I don't know what to do with them. +4 goal differential
Hope
is
for the
like
best.
comparable to Minnesota, but like they just don't get results, except that they're only 3 points behind, so it's not that bad.
Also, in that sporting game you pulled out, that's the one where Bobby Wood scored in the 93rd minute to send us home.
That is correct. Yes, that was RSL being. RSL should not have even been in the playoffs that year, and they went to the final.
Yeah, Johnny
Or
Russell scored a penalty
Western
in that game
Conference
too.
final or something.
I
like
think.
that.
Wait, is
No, they
that
didn't go
the
to the
year?
final.
Is that the year that RSL like made it through without like registering a shot on goal?
They made it through because like LA Galaxy gave up a goal to like Minnesota and made it 3-3 or something.
I thought it was penalties. I thought they made it to all the way to penalties without registering a shot on goal. And then
They did in the
shootout.
that was a Seattle game. That was where they knocked out. Seattle was the 2 seed that year. And
yeah.
that's where they knocked them out. Yeah.
RSL won a playoff game without registering a shot on goal. MLS.
Anything can happen.
This is our stupid chaotic league. and
Yep.
we
Yep.
love
I
it.
got it. You want to see the lineups? Here we go.
Oh god.
The lineups. What is happening here? There's just nobody.
Yo.
They didn't start anybody here.
Chris Benoit.
Roldan, Kellen Rose started this game. Shao Paulo, Jordan Morris,
Brad
Montero.
Smith.
Yo, some names in here.
Anyway,
Yeah.
where do we see this
Diaz.
game going? Vancouver, Seattle. Who is winning this game? Who is scoring big?
Last
Or
time
is
there was a lot
not-
of shenanigans.
Yeah, not shots on goal, 0 shots, period. Not shots on goal. They had
Gould White-
37% possession.
Gouldwhite did really well last game because Seattle
One
just
corner.
gave them the ball. So like, probably that'll happen again.
Most likely. I don't know. It's a wait and see with Seattle.
Seattle will crash out again. Yep.
Yeah, most
And
likely. Hey,
BC place, yeah.
this is in Seattle.
Oh, again? Wow.
Yeah.
Cascadia Cup, boy.
Let's
always in
go.
Seattle, yeah.
Either way, Vancouver. Like
Seattle
I said,
has one home win this year, which is
weird.
tied with New England, Montreal, Orlando, and Kansas City.
Us. Let's go. Not last, still. And we have a game in hand on
Yeah.
Dallas.
You're sort of
2
still
games on Portland and Seattle. Hey,
You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and blame Sorare because if you see anybody else who's like making content and stuff in like the Sorare space, all their teams suck now. And I'm just gonna blame Sorare. Philly's down bad, Kansas City's down bad, we're down bad, DC doesn't defend. But they have Benteke.
To be fair, DC's been down bad since like 2002, so I think that's kind of
true.
pretty
true. Yeah.
so rare.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. There you go. Mike Baston made a cup final, got to a final without winning a game, got a bye, and won semi on pens.
Love that.
That is the Mike Baston way.
Shout out.
That is the Mike Baston way. That is the legend that lives inside
Mike
of us.
Baston,
Real quick,
big RSL fan.
last
There's still
game.
more games. Wow.
Oh,
Yes,
oh
this is
my
the last
God.
one. I know. If y'all
New
would
York
stay
City's
on
gonna
track,
win 5-0. Red Bulls suck.
Yeah, the Red Bulls are pretty bad.
The Red Bulls are garbage.
NYCFC,
I did,
I have doubted you.
The
You've been getting it
Raccoon
done.
may score for New York Red Bulls.
They
a
have
few
been getting it
times,
done, but the Red Bulls.
That is true.
Can NYCF team and their young team handle the New York Red Bulls
but
press?
100%. They're garbage.
Yeah.
Total garbage.
New York
You
City
are
is one of
so
those teams
salty.
that can. They're one of the few teams that can, I believe.
Hannes Wolf finally scoring goals.
Oh, that was a banger too. It wasn't mean. He
Yes.
didn't mean to do it, but it was still a banger.
Bang, bang. There you go. No, seriously, though? Are Red Bulls winning this game?
No.
Wait, where's this at? Is it at Yankee or City?
Good question.
Find out, Chris. You got it.
That I should have been on that. That's
You
my
guys
bad.
really think
That's really
NYCFC
my
is
bad.
better than the Red Bulls?
This is at City Field. Yes.
Ooh,
Legitimately, I do.
man, no fun. NYCFC
So are we
doesn't get
no
that
longer
play.
I literally just like look. New York has won
Oh, I
since
know.
this New England game. They've won 5 of the last 6. Their only loss is Colorado. Now,
I said, I'm
granted,
sorry. I doubt
this is at City Field, but like Red Bulls suck, dude. They're really, really bad. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't know. We just killed them. It wasn't even close.
It's not what the scoreline said.
I realized that, but that's what the XG said.
You know what? 3 months from now, when people look back at the game, they're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, DC really dominated that game, even though they still lost by multiple goals." They're just gonna be like, "Wow, yeah, DC still
know.
can't defend."
The scoreline is very deceptive, okay?
Also, what happened to Aaron Herrera, dude?
I did say that Aaron Herrera probably this isn't the game because like Red Bulls press and all that fun stuff. So yeah,
I thought you did say this was the game.
no. I said he would probably get an assist of Benteke and that might save you, but yeah, he didn't because Benteke hit the crossbar 4 times.
Oh, how many
Like he
BCM?
does.
We didn't get that. We didn't get that.
Can
I'll
we get a
pull it up.
BCM check, please?
I'll get it. I'll get it.
I got it right here.
You got it.
Yeah, Benteke with the BCMs. 2 big chances.
Only
missed.
2.
And
On
15
par with
AA
his
is
average.
on top as well. How many duels won?
They were a little generous, I think, with how many.
Jeez. Oh my god.
19 duels won.
Dude, he has 150 aerial duels won this year. They've only played like 12 games.
That's so wild.
Oh, that is so wild.
Uh,
DC.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, look at this. Expected goals, 2.5 to 1.8. They had a free tap in for one of those goals. That
Still
like
goal.
they had a goal that our keeper made a save on a 1-on-1 and it just bounced back to their player anyway. It's like that's one of their 1.8. We still had more expected goals than them.
And you know what?
We-
Joe Waterman should have been sent off. So
He
You know?
should have been. He should have been traded to New York and sent off. And Corey Burke scored at the end, and that was stupid too.
holy smokes.
All of our teams are in the downfall besides Orlando.
Yes, we are on the come up. Yes. Finally. I'm ready
I
for
don't know.
pain.
DC's
It's-
still in 8th. That's where we want them to be. So
Hey,
we're good.
yeah. Either way,
Playoff spot.
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't think the Red Bulls are that bad. You're just upset. NYCFC, I'm sorry I doubted you. But this will be a fun match to watch. Rivalry week for the 3rd week in a row. That's how we do things. Alex, let's get these pick'ems. Let's get out of here.
Okay, you get to start. Where's that clean sheet come from?
Oh, where is that clean sheet coming from?
Oh,
You
dear
know what?
God.
I'm going to go to Schulte.
If he plays.
Away to Chicago.
Just kidding. That means I get McMath, doesn't it? Let's go.
Yeah. Really? You think? Nah, I guess. Yeah, that's rough.
Wait, wasn't there a free clean sheet somewhere in here? Oh, yeah. Salentano.
Ooh, there it is. Celentano hosting St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're in the chat, wherever you are, drop those picks. Alex, run through the picks. What are we picking? And we want to see
So-
all of yours.
So we got no goals allowed as clean sheet. Which keeper's going to clean sheet? Definite decisive is they get a decisive. Just any. Doesn't matter what it is. And do we count negative decisives? Are we doing
No.
that? Okay. Positive decisive. Easy got to score means they're getting a goal. And peaks, baby, whoever gets the highest score. Which, again, for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th week straight, I got the highest score. So y'all got to step it up this week.
Must be nice. Definite decisive. Where are you going, Chris?
Chico.
Chico?
Durango.
Chicho?
Chicho. Chico is the same thing. Cheech.
Yeah. I'll grab Driussi.
Definite decisives, huh?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Driussi.
Yeah, you can't. He just did.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow.
He was so confident. He was like, if I say it confidently,
I'm
they
over here
won't even
looking-
know.
I'm over here
Yeah.
looking at the games, like just like, let's see, definite decisive. Let's go Lucho Acosta.
Makes sense. So who's going to score?
Who's going to score? I think, you know what? I'm going to go off the beaten path here. I'm going to go Hani Mukhtar. He's going to get a goal against Atlanta. Down bad,
boy.
new coach bump, baby.
Ooh.
Hani Mukhtar is like, I got to impress. I got to show that I'm still worth being on this team. Hani Mukhtar is going to score.
Spell like that, I think. Sorry if it's not. Something like that. All right. So, you're telling me he fell to me then, huh?
I don't know who fell to you.
Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
I'm picking a weird one. Do they have to be minted?
Yes.
Yes.
It's no fun. No fun. Come on.
Of course, it's got to be minted. What's the point if you can't even play him in your lineups?
What are you talking about?
I want to play Kevin Kelsey, but
he got subbed off with a knock. That's a risk in itself.
Well, he's going to play 60% according to Deke, and I trust him more than anybody. Nah, give me Cucho. He's coming back. We'll play. And I haven't used him last 2 weeks. Good. Chris, who's going to score?
God, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Ugh.
Pull up. I'll pull it up for you.
Got him right here, dog.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna look just in case because I need a peak score.
I guess I'm gonna be real sad. I'm gonna say Luis Suarez.
Oh,
you know, I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Real bad to say that, but
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it.
I'm like the biggest concern is just rotation. Like I don't even know if he plays, but it's worth the risk.
So who's going to score the highest points?
Luis Suarez.
Jorge's gonna hate me.
Oh God, Nico Ladero.
Espinoza.
I'm gonna take Christian Espinoza.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's not a bad shot. I honestly thought about picking against Orlando.
With no Araujo, like Espinoza's gonna go ham.
Yeah, things are getting a little weird. I'm gonna be so mad when we go back to the freaking 4-2-3-1.
I think I saw who I wanted. Yeah, he's sitting right here. How beautiful. Give me Hector Herrera.
Hector Herrera at home to Dallas. Not a bad shout.
Oh, let me make sure I'm not choosing Aaron Herrera, guys.
Ooh.
Actually, Aaron Herrera might not be a bad shout this game.
No, I don't trust him ever again. There's someone that's still on the board that
actually
you haven't picked in the last 2 weeks, but we'll see. We'll see if you pick him.
What is it? I guess it's my last one, huh? You know what? Fuck it, man. Let's go Santi.
I love that pick, actually.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Why not? Show my apologies to NYCFC for doubting. Why not? Santi to the Red Bulls.
Who are you thinking? Who are you thinking, Alex?
Carlos Heel.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to make a Carlos Heel, but
I thought about it, but I have way more faith in Philly waking the heck up. And just take
but it's still Carlos Heel. He's still
I know,
70.
but is he going to bang 100 though?
Well, if he scores a goal, he will. Or gets.
Here's the current standings, by the way.
Can we put an asterisk by my name because I wasn't here for like 3 weeks?
After this, I am going to go and I'm going to put points per week, and we'll have a separate standings for that.
Yeah, that's more fair.
I think I'll still probably.
Even though you guys got more points per week because I wasn't here, so.
I think you're just not very good at picking.
Or maybe you should just show up, Chris.
No, but like here's the thing, because like if I'm not here, then you guys get a higher chance of winning the highest one. You know?
1 in week 13, 1 in week 14. Cobwebs.
He got receipts, bro. He's
0,
bringing out receipts.
2. Oof, this is bad times.
Hold on, should we bring up my Sorare lineups and see who scored more points this week?
Well, let's see who's higher reward. Who's the more expensive reward?
Oh, is this how we're ending the episode? We're going to who scored the highest?
I didn't get opted out either. Let's go for now.
All right, Chris. What are we? Where are you setting this bar?
Literally nothing. I'm also in third place in Rivals, so take that.
I forgot to play Rival Solo.
I haven't played either. Yeah. Hey, everybody, go if you're still sticking in. Make sure you guys go play your Rivals games this weekend to win that meet and greet. You got to have played every MLS match from last week to this weekend.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
it's a lot.
That is a lot of time commitment that I don't care for.
Doesn't have to be arena, just Rivals.
I sold Matt Festa, guys. It's big.
Who?
News. Exactly. And I sold him.
Oh,
Anyway.
Savarino just scored. Wow.
Do we have anything else to bring up for this midweek? That being that we're at an hour and a half, shout out to everybody who's here, hanging out with us in the chat, hanging out, putting in your input, asking us questions.
I was here the whole
at my
time.
nonsense, doing all the things that we love to do.
Alex wasn't here the whole time.
No.
I was
shout
gone
out
for
to,
about.
shout out to Alex though for holding it down as I was having fun. Not here.
Yeah. What's up,
And
Lunatic?
shout out.
Old
to the
school
Lunatic.
shout out to Lunatic. He's back.
What's up, guys? Hello, Chris.
We talked about Lucho Acosta like
Shout
25
out.
years ago. He might have even been at DC at the time. No, I think he was at Cincinnati.
Oh, you love to see it. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Even at the end, whatever. I'm glad you were here. And we'll see you again on the next show. Are we out?
Bye,
Yeah.
Mom.
I'm glad I got to see you
Yeah.
guys again. Good luck this weekend. Tell all
We're
your
never-
friends.
It's not
What?
going to be us three ever again. No
I don't
one's
have
gonna
any
be here.
friends.
May the DMP